this is how we're going to be doing comments, right? Just click this and boom, you're ready to go. Hello, everyone. Today we're doing something very nice. Today we are actually going to be, I actually started saying doing very nice quite frequently. Today we're going to be doing the comment section. So this last time, and if you haven't watched the previous episodes, please go watch those because we have built it quite, not a big, but quite a medium project. So currently what do we have? We actually have liking. So that's going to be like. And now we're going to have commenting, logging in, and so on and so forth. These are done in the previous videos. So go watch them if you have not. Now, when we're actually writing some details over here, which is going to be the logging. So this is going to be connecting to the Instagram. I want to comment on different posts. Now, obviously, if I click this, we're going to comment. And if I do not click it, we're not going to comment. Now, what I'm going to do first is go to the bot user interface, which is responsible for actually taking the command. And I am going to go to comment pressed. You're going to see this comment clicked. And let's analyze what we're actually having because, as I said, this was built in part, 1, 2, and we are part 10, I believe. So I have forgot, and I think that it's actually a nice practice to come and analyze it together because obviously you have built this already. Let's see what it does. Now I'm going to run this script and we're going to read through the code and see what's going to happen. So the first time that I actually click on comment pressed, I'm going to go to this function and I'm going to say if not commented clicked, and comment clicked is obviously going to be false when initialized, I'm going to make it green. I'm going to say comment. This is going to be the property over here that's going to be changed. So from don't comment to comment, and comment clicked is going to be equal to true. Well, that's nice. I know that I'm going to be having comment clicked as true, and chances are that I already did the get input data passing the comment clicked. So there we go. Now opening browser, this is going to be the first function that we're actually calling, and this first function that we're actually calling is opening Google Chrome with the Chrome driver that we've built it already. Then it's actually going to Instagram, and in my case I'm going through Facebook, then I'm logging to Instagram, and in your case probably you have already built it to go to directly to Instagram and not these part times that we actually have. So let's go and see opening browser, control and click opening browser, and you're going to end up in the Instagram bot part. So here we have the should comment. Should comment is the property that we're actually keeping, and comment on post, global comment on post, and here we have false. So if we actually pass true, we're obviously going to have comment on post true. So now what we want to go to the Instagram and we want to write a percentage chance to actually comment. First and very important thing to note is that do not exceed 20 comments into a session. Actually, even these are quite a lot. I'm usually putting the number 10. So I am having 10 comments into a session. These comments, you can write them into an array, and obviously they can be great post, then we can have nice, then we can have amazing body, or whatever you want. And you can actually go from the array and choose in a random order which post are you going to comment in. I am actually going to have only one. Mine is going to be nice post or great post. Whatever sounds more positive to you. Now, what are we actually going to do? We're going to go open the Instagram div. Then we're going to, this is the next button. This is the previous button. And here in the post, we're actually having a like. And we are having a comment box. So what I'm going to be trying to do for this episode is to actually write something here on the comment box, blah, 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 blah. Push the comment button over here, and the comment should be appearing right over here on the screen. In order for me to do that, first I need to have these, right? And these I already have, and I have them in Instagram like by hashtag. So as you can see, we're skipping the first 9. I already explained this into the previous episodes, and here we're having boom, print exception error. So this is actually like, and this is pressing the next button. So here in between the like and into the next button, we're going to try to comment on a post. Now I'm saying try here because not all posts actually allow you to comment. Some are blocked, some are not having the comment option at all, and others you might obviously fail. Now, as I said, keep them to 10 comments at a session and do not exceed 8 sessions per day with this bot, because obviously you're going to get into trouble. Nobody likes more than 1200 pictures, right? Obviously, you are a bot if you like them. And by the way, I haven't cleared the bot, but I'm going to do that later. So try to comment on posts. The first thing that I do want is to actually create a chance. Now, I'm not actually going to go and spam through all of the photos until I actually hit 10, because this is going to get me in trouble as well. Nobody is commenting 2 seconds apart, 10 photos each with the same comment. Obviously, this is going to be ridiculous. So first of all, I'm going to consider myself giving a chance. And I'm going to say % chance. So this is going to be like, I'm just going to say comment chance. This is going to be equal to a random.randint. And here we are going to use some math. I'm going to choose a number between 0 and 10. And let's calculate what I want. Let's say that I want 20%. So if I want a 20% chance, I'm getting, let's say, from 0 to 10. So 20% chance, let's say 20% chance of 10 is going to be 2. Now, how do I calculate this? See, I'm going to say 10 multiplied by 0.2 because we have 20%. 100% is going to be 1, 90% is going to be 0.9, and so on and so forth. So if I actually multiply 10 by 2, I'm actually going to get 2, right? So I need the number 2. And also what you can do is you can say 10 multiplied by 20 divided by 100, and you're going to say boom, 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 and you're going to get with the number 2. Now, what we actually got is 2 is going to be 20% of 10. Obviously, if you want to calculate 40%, you're going to remove this and say 10 multiplied by 40, obviously divided by 100 to calculate the percent. And this means that in order for me to have 30%, right, I need to say if comment chance, comment chance is actually bigger than 6. This is going to give me 40%, bigger than 7. This is going to give me the 30% that I have been talking about, because obviously my chances of getting a 7, right, between 0 and 10 are 30%. Now, talking about percent, this is actually how it goes, because if I go to, let's say, 0 and 10, in order for me to get a 7 is like, so let's say boom, 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 like that. 10 here, 7 is around here. So I actually have this department to work with. Everything that is bigger than 7 and or equal than 7 is going to end up only being here, which is the 30% of my range. And obviously here I need to say bigger than 6 because I want 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh no, actually I want 8, 9, and 10. We want 30%, so I'm going to give it 7. Now, if my common chance is actually 7, right? And, oops, you do not write it like that in Python. And I have the allowance. So this is going to be comment on post. So this is true. I am going to do perform comment. Boom, there we go. Something like this. And of course, the second dots, control dot, no code actions. All right, sadly, it's not working. Can I create it? Can I make Visual Studio Code created on my own? I'm actually working with Visual Studio and it's like control.enter, but here I'm not actually sure. Refactor. All right, this is not happening. All right, I'm not gonna waste any time. We're gonna say comment and I'm gonna just, oops, def perform comment, and I'm just gonna say print commenting or just writing. Good. Something like that. And of course, I'm going to perform comment, blah, 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 blah. And I need to keep a counter because obviously I'm not going to do this the whole time, but I'm just going to go in perform counter. So in perform counter, I'm actually going to have a global variable here, or should I? Yeah, I should. So let's just say comment on post. This is going to be comment counter, which is going to be 0. And here I'm going to say, all right, global comment counter, right? And I'm going to use this global comment and counter in order to communicate with this. Because obviously, if I'm actually incrementing the comment counter once over here, let me just do it like that. I'm incrementing it once over here without the global, once over here. The next time I'm going to come, I'm going to reinitialize it to 0. And here I'm just going to keep the track. Good. So I'm going to say if comment counter is actually bigger than oops, is less than 10, I am going to do stuff. Very nice, very nice. All right, and that's pretty much it. So for the final part, we actually need to write some data, send keys, and obviously initialize the comment. And for this, we need to be running our bot. All right, welcome back. Now we are in Instagram, and I actually started my bot. And the first thing that I want to do is to find this div over here because it's again making me problems. So I'm just going to go to Instagram bot and change the div first. All right, with that out of the way, I'm going to actually click on something, and there are the things that we need to do. So first things first, I want to say, all right, this comment over here, which is a text area, I actually am searching for, again, an input, to be honest. I'm not sure what to expect, but I think text area is actually going to work. But if I send text to text area, I'm going to go with a form. So let's copy to the form and go to the Instagram, wherever it is. There we go. And now if I actually have the comment, the first thing that I want to do is to find this form. So I'm just going to say comment box result. This is going to be equal to our driver. Oh, and we need to be passing the driver as well. Or is it global? I want to know if this is global, because if it is not, I should be passing it. Sadly, not entirely sure. I want to see if driver is actually global, and oh yeah, it actually is. Okay, good. So I'm gonna say driver.find element, and I'm gonna be searching by XPATH, and I'm gonna be giving. Oops, of course, I also need to do it like this. This is going to be the comment form. Boom, there we go. And I'm going to be searching the comment form. Then I am going to try to click it, just so it can say, or we can do just like this. What is happening to my? Okay, there we go. Comment form, not here, rather over here. And I don't know what I did. Click. Boom, there you go, beautiful. Then I should be searching for the text area. I think this is how you put data, but I'm not entirely sure. So let's find the text area now, copy it over here and say comment text area. This is going to be that. So I'm just going to say then find, it's going to be like, I can say driver.find element. And I was wondering, comment box result, I don't really need it, right? I'm not going to do anything with it. So by XPATH, so by.xpath, and I'm going to be searching for common text area. And here I'm actually going to say send keys, and I'm going to be sending grade post. Boom, there we go, something like that. Finally, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be searching for the button. Now I'm going to say, oops, I'm going to say time sleep 1 second, just to be sure that everything is all right. Then I'm going to increment the counter that I did. So counter plus equals 1. And finally, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say driver.find element by XPath. And I'm going to be searching for the button which I want to click. So I'm just going to be searching for it. As you can see, post is right over here, F12. Let me just do it like this. And I'm going to write grade post. And I need this button over here. So let's just find this div. I'm going to go to the div, and there you go. This is the button right over here. So button class, blah, 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 submit, copy for XPath. And I'm going to say, this is the post button, which is going to be equal to this. And I'm going to .click. And finally, I'm just going to say time.sleep, few seconds, please, and continue. And this should be actually it. So time for testing as usual. And actually for the testing, I'm going to put this to, should I put it to 2? Because we can you know, hypothetically, 30% is going to be, I'm just going to say 2 here, and I'm going to give it 100% chance to post a comment just to see that it's going to work. So if it is bigger than -1, which is going to be 100% chance, I'm going to perform comment only twice just to see if it's going to work. So go to the user interface. Oh yeah, of course, Control S, user interface, and let's run it. Put it to the right, enter your data, and let's see what works and what does not. And one more thing, since I do not want to change the full XPaths, probably I'm going to try to find it by the CSS selector. I'm going to try to do some shenanigans just to not find it, the XPath, because obviously when they're changing the layout of the site, the XPath is going to change, and this is very, very annoying and tedious to do. You need to go and change it manually, just like I do. So this should be something that I will be working on, right? I'm just going to tell you. So let's go and see what's going to happen. Turn on notifications, not now, please. All right, heading on to the hashtag. Andrew Tate has a lovely photo. Tristan Tate, sorry. Andrew is banned. All right, we're gonna skip 9 times, and you cannot currently see the comment, but let me just do it like so, and let's see what's going to happen. So what should happen is, first we should be liking the photo, and second we should be writing a comment grade post 2 times, only 2. Let's see, writing, and we have problems. Lovely. All right. The problem is that I don't know what the problem is. All right, let's close it and see what the problem is. So one thing that I actually read is that first we should be like comment form XPath. I'm gonna name this comment form XPath. Then I'm actually gonna say comment form XPath, and this is like not allowance, but rather it's like, you know, it exists. So I'm just gonna say E. Horrible. Find elements by XPath, and I'm going to be finding comment form XPath. Good. So once I actually have this XPath E, right, I can actually click it. So I'm going to say comment form XPath E, and I'm going to say it'll click. Good. Now we're testing this together. I do not know if this is going to work. So comment form XPath, then XPath over here, XPath E dot click. Okay. Now what I'm going to say is I'm going to go not comment form. This is going to be removed. Comment text area. And then I'm going to say, oops, not like so. Then I'm actually going to go with comment text area E, which is going to be equal to driver find element by XPath. So I'm going to say this. I'm going to find comment text area. Good. And then I should be actually sending the keys. So I'm going to say comment text area E dot send keys, and I'm going to be sending again grade post. Lovely. Good. So the final part is me incrementing the stuff. I'm going to send the keys, wait, increment 1, and I need to find the button again. So I'm going to say post button E is going to be equal to driver find element, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm going to say post button E dot click. Good. So I'm going to do it like so. It's a bit more code, but it should get the job done. Let's actually test it. Do you actually know how stupid I am? Of course it's not going to work because it's not even going into the function. Now I actually changed that, went into Instagram and did quite a lot of debugging, and you have to click this. So let's actually see when it's clicked if it's going to work. Now this was actually very stupid. I was thinking about the form. Now when we're actually trying to access forms, it is a bit different with Selenium, and that is why I actually went into debugging something a bit more difficult. I totally forgot that I want to actually click the button. And of course, just with the debugger, I found that I'm not actually entering the function. Then I started asking myself why I'm not actually entering it, and I saw that I should be clicking it. So, rookie mistake. That's actually on my part. So let's actually see now. Oopsie, sorry. Now, what I expect currently is to like the first 2 photos, finally, right? So let's go to likes for likes. Again, enter the first post 9 times to the right. And let's look at very carefully, very carefully. Not to miss it, because we are going to comment on the post 2 times, only 2 times on posts. So we should be careful. Okay, like, comment something, post, wait a few seconds, and go to the next one. Like. All right, commenting. Good, post. Nice, it's loading, and it's going to the next one. This shouldn't be creating the post. And we're just going to the right. Yeah, as you can see, it's working as intended. All right, it's actually working very nice. Now, I do want to actually close my bot, so I'm going to go back, and here you can see my posts. Now, the bot is currently working and is going to unlike the photo and go to the right, but it doesn't matter. You can see my post over here. Great post to this lovely lady. All right, very nice. I'm actually going to close this. I'm going to be waiting for my Instagram thing to close up. Error, because we stopped it prematurely. And running the bot user interface is going to give me the following. Now, once again, I actually went into dive to quite a lot of elements and I actually saved them here and clicked them. Obviously, the first part was also okay and it was going to work, but keep in mind that you need to press this button. As you can see, even I sometimes make stupid things. It is completely normal. So don't be afraid to screw up. Just click this button before, be sure to click it before actually debugging, because obviously this is the first thing that you need to do. Enter the data and then type connect. All right, well, that was it. This one was a bit more difficult. It has more doing with forms. We haven't been working with forms and text areas. So I do hope that you have a wonderful day, and be sure to like and subscribe the video because it's free, right? Why not? And I'm actually aiming for 1,000 subscribers. Thank you for watching, and be sure to have a lovely day. Bye.